Hey guys, welcome back to K Comics. We are here with more journey into mystery where we have Thor going up against a mob boss. So let's get into it. But first, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. There's this problem with Donald Blake and his alter ego. Whenever he comes to work, sometimes when he comes to his workplace after doing some Thor stuff, he gets into a nearby mannequin shop, dresses one of the mannequins as Thor, and then yeet them out the window straight into the ocean, and then come out as Donald Blake to avoid people putting two and two together. I'll be waiting to see when this damage resurfaces back to shore. And also we have Jane Foster, who daydreams about Thor almost any moment she's free. Meanwhile, nearby, mob goons have come to rescue their mob boss from police escort to the court. This mob boss, who is called Thatcher, has muscled his way into the steel industry and is selling inferior products. And in the shootout, their boss was caught in the crossfire. Luckily for them, all this was happening close to a medical doctor named Donald Blake. So they went there, tied up Jane, and took Donald Blake with them. Blake asked them where they are taking him, and they gave him a cheeky answer saying they are going to Sunday school. When they got there, Donald Blake had to save their boss, so they took his cane away from him. And I want to talk about Donald Blake because I think his awareness of Thor being around with just a hit from his cane has made him cocky, because after patching up the guy, he said, "I'm done. Now all you have to worry about is the police." And that kind of shit will get you killed, especially when you don't have your cane with you at the moment, which is what happened when the boss ordered them to take him out, because good old Donald Blake has to be cocky and talk. And when his mistress tried to convince him to spare Blake's life, seeing that he just saved his life, he refused. But then he prayed to Odin to help him, so Odin struck the one with the cane with light lightning, making him drop the stick. Blake quickly rushed and grabbed the cane and transformed into Thor and started beating them. He wrapped them in a giant tablecloth. Meanwhile, their boss, Thatcher, has snagged out and is making a run for it with his car. Thor broke down nearby trees to halt him, but he and his mistress got away on foot straight to Donald Blake's hospital to hold Jane Foster hostage. Because like everyone, he feels Thor and Donald Blake have something in common, seeing as wherever there's Thor, there's most likely Donald Blake, which was his mistake because Thor was headed directly to the hospital to free Jane before pursuing the criminals. And when he got there, he asked Thor to drop the hammer while holding Jane at gunpoint. But then Thor echoed his voice around the room saying, "Drop the gun, Thatcher. We have you covered." Which made him go like, "Who said that? Who was that?" Turning around distracted, giving Thor the chance to disarm him by kicking his hammer to him. With that done, Thor took Jane to safety and pursued Thatcher once more. This dude straight up went and climbed this building, threatening to pour hot rivets on civilians if they don't leave him alone. But it turns out that the structure he climbed was made with his fraud inferior material he sold to the market, so with the littlest of lightning from Thor, it broke down, causing him to drop. But then Thor was there to help him down straight to the police. And that'll be it for today. So if you like this content, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel, and we'll do it again in the next one. And also, I'll be covering all the journey into mystery stories, so make sure you go to my playlist if you want every single bit of journey into mystery story. See you in the next one.